Okay, so what is DFMA? So DFMA is stand for Design for Manufacturing and Assembly, DFMA. Okay, so this one, cross-function teamwork for DFMA is to minimize the number of component manufacturing steps, the objective, and also operation while designing to prove the manufacturing capabilities. Okay, to make the component lesser, the manufacturing will be better, increase the efficiency. Okay. So this one is some of the methodologies for the DFMA. So this is the flow. So you can loop to go back and do again, think again. So at the beginning, for the design concept, we go through the design for assembly first. Then consider about materials, about the cost. Okay, in the design, then we go to manufacturing, the concept until prototypes. So from in the process of the design, we also can resolve about the structure, consider the economics materials again and again. Okay, so there are 11 principles for DFMA. Okay, this is the 11 principle for that. So we will go through one by one. First one, minimize the part count. So the final cost of the product is direct proportional to the number of parts. If the number of parts can be reduced, the product quality can be increased. We can increase the quality. So this one is the complex part of the design. We can reduce to lesser the part with the same function, still remain the same. So you can find that previous all the 20 or 30 years ago, all the design, they will have a lot of screw, a lot of part, right? But now you can find is lesser. Okay, so this one is to minimize the part count. Okay, combine together to make it the same function. Second, multi-part. Okay, make the part multi-function. In one part can be a lot of function, multi-function. Okay, so we want to put a lot of function, several function into one part. So you can reduce the complexity. Okay, so this one very famous, right? Got one time, this one at the beginning of the invention, a lot of people will buy for that. Easy to carry. Okay, multi-function. Another one, make the part can be self-aligned or self-located. Okay, so we can make the self-alignment part can be put into the location with no adjustment required. We no need to be hands-on to adjust it. So this assembly will be easier and faster for assembly workers. Okay, example, you want to put this spring inside the location. Okay, you need to really put it exactly the same vertical, right? Put inside. If you just make a bit of fillet here, so will be self-aligned. Another example, like you want to put this one exactly to the hole, is not easy. So you can make it, prolong it longer by redesign it, so more easy to location for that. Okay, so the assembly will be easier and faster for the workers. Okay, this is the second one. Third one, design part to be self-aligned. Number 4, use slack assemblies. Okay, so the assembly can be all the components put together in the slack one. One way to do this is to design the part for the slack assembly. Okay, so required less reorientation of the component, one by one put in nicely. So the speed and the assembly process can be faster, will be speed up. Okay, and so this one by one to put inside. So much more easier to be reallocation. Another one, ensure to ease for handling of part from bugs. Sometimes this one, okay, this is the spring, avoid tangling. Okay, so this one will be create some problem, so we make it like that. Okay, so the part we design it to handling in the mind, much more easy to handling. Okay, the component not get tangled or nested together with mix another with the box. Sometimes this one, the hook will mix with others part, right? Create problems. Okay. Another one, minimize the potential for becoming tangled or stuck together. Sometimes this one lock it together, right? So it's very hard to take it out, separate it. So we can redesign it, much more easier to put inside or take it out. Okay, like this one, these two parts, we can make it like that with the same function. Okay, just modify for the minor part, much more easier for to handling the part. You can't do take it out or put back, much more easier. So this is the example. Okay, you want to grip something, you just redesign like this. Okay, to grip on something nicely. Again, number 5 done. Okay, this one, handling difficulties. So the size too small, okay, you can make it flexible. Okay, too sharp, okay, we can just readjust the design. So if hard to pick, we can just put a tools behind, example. Okay. Okay. Eliminate interface. Interface. Okay. Interface increase the cost of the assembly. A lot of face. Okay. The design. So more interface, double the amount of information required, increase the overall assembly time. So if this part to assembly to this one, so we can redesign like this, the shape like this. Okay. So we can design the part that cannot be installed incorrectly. Okay, so sometimes I want to fix this part to this location nicely. I just put in some function like this. Just put inside the location will be at the right location. Okay, we'll put it nicely, easily. Okay, maximum the part assembly if possible. Or you make the part asymmetrical. So we can make it a cut like this one with some function, symmetry. Okay, end up the symmetry. Okay, another one, we also can make it a little bit of the cutting out of the part. The fret size or similar features help to achieve correct orientation. So sometimes you want to put this screw into the part, you don't know which one is the upper part or lower part. We can make it like this. So not symmetry also got their advantage. You make it symmetry also got advantage. Okay, let's say this is the head, this is the tails, but sometimes we make it like that. We no need to consider who is the in front or behind, right? We just make it like this, symmetry. Okay, so use standard part like the bearing. A lot of the gear, the part, we use the standard part. When we use this standard part, we reduce our manufacturing cost because the standard part normally is cheaper. Okay, so lower assembly cost. So, but you need to identify the suitable part lah. Need to find it out from the catalog. Okay, from the catalog, from the magazine, from the vendors, and from the list. So this one will help a lot. Simplify and optimize the manufacturing process. So one of it is by using our QFD lah. Okay, sometimes we want to make it fast, we can use welding. Okay. Okay, but this is depends your purpose. Okay, you want to make it fast, we can use different process. Okay, put the right process to the design, you can make it faster. Okay. Another one, encourage modular assembly. So you want to put the cover to every one of this hole, you can just make it 3 by 3. So can put together. Like this one, you want to put the battery to here. Maybe you can just install the battery into a shape of box directly put inside. Okay, to make the multiple part into a single sub-assembly to make it faster and easy to be installed. So simplify assembly operation, make the identification easier and reduce number of parts also. Okay, so this one is the number 11, encourage modular assembly. And so now I show you some example. So this one is an example I found from the internet. Okay, so we make this one, modify it. Okay, maybe no need so many, the leg field is enough. Okay, some modify. So this one, original design, they have a lot of parts, different components. It's very hard to install. We can simplify, combine few of them and simplify, redesign it to make it simple. Okay, apply the concept. Okay, this one is a chair. Okay, this type of chair, manufacturing it, a lot of part. So this one you need to, okay, screw, bolt and nut, so I can redesign it much more easier. Okay. Okay, this one is the pen. So example, last time the pen is a lot of part. This is the traditional one, but you can make it, redesign it to a simple one. Okay, this is the new improvement by using DFMA. Okay, so this one is another one. So it's the same example. So this one is another example from traditional. They find out, is it possible to reduce it to be better? Okay, this one is a compare. Okay, the part and all the fastness and assembly time also can be reduced. Okay, so this one all is the DFMA explanation.